When I started this challenge, I knew it would get difficult sooner or later. However, that day is not today, since the Wild West was completely straightforward. That being said, it wasn't entirely without its problems. So let's go and see what this rootin' tootin' cowboy shootin' world has to offer. But first, why don't you subscribe to join my crusade of annoying EA enough to give us Garden Warfare 3. I know we can do it, guys. My uncle works for zombies. Starting out at day 1, we are introduced to this world's gimmick, minecarts. Usually, a gimmick is meant to make a world or day harder, but these minecarts just make everything easier than it needed to be. Alongside my pay-to-win bean sprout, this level just felt impossible to lose. Day 2 was more of the same, with my pay-to-win beans carrying me through. However, to commemorate the 3-peater incident from the last video, I have made the executive decision to only level up the 3-peater, even though I am not using him at all. Chat also unanimously decided to rename the 3-peater to 3-blower Bob, a name that will be regarded so highly that the gods will name their firstborn children after him. Moving on to day 3, it is yet another day that we pass with ease due to the credit card effect. However, a new type of zombie is introduced, the piano zombie, who works in tandem with the other zombies to make any level they are in a complete fuckfest. What they do is they can destroy any plant they touch just by walking towards it, and every zombie in their vicinity will randomly swap lanes by dancing. It truly is a unison as iconic as Margaret Thatcher and an STD. Day 4 is a conveyor belt level that we beat easily due to being able to move plants around on the minecarts. Even though this world is pretty uneventful, I actually really like the gimmick, since it requires you to think a little bit more. I just wish some levels made more use of it. Although, thinking about it now, I really shouldn't be wishing that, considering how the levels that do use it really make this world longer than it needs to be. Once day 4 is all said and done, we unlock the chili bean. I love this little guy, but his attire is not it, and as a white British male, I am clearly the right person to be calling cultural appropriation out. The chili bean also has a bumhole which he shits himself out of, which as a lactose intolerant person who chooses to tolerate lactose, I can relate to. We move on to day 5, where we test out our new power, the power of fart porn. Other than that, there is nothing remarkable about day 5 at all. All that happened was I remembered that the spring bean existed, but has absolutely zero purpose in the entirety of this world. If you ever feel useless, just remember that this exists. Day 6 is the first day in this world that actually took more than one attempt to complete. The main issue was I could not take out the piano zombies for the life of me before their dance troupe came all over me. After changing my setup and planting more goopy goobers on the minecarts, this day also became trivial. Day 7 was completed without issue, and day 8 reminded me of the 3-peater incident once more. Now is also the time to mention that this whole world was streamed on twitch.tv/Whoie, so why not come stop by? We have gambling. From here we didn't encounter any other challenge until day 13, where I met another enemy type, the Bull and Imp combo. Here I definitely could have been more prepared, but after one failed attempt, he went down with ease after I shoved the bumhole bean down his throat. Day 14 was yet another challenging level due to the introduction of another zombie type, the chicken zombie, who is in fact utter horseshit. The way this wanker works is when he dies, he gives birth to chickens who run at you in big numbers, but due to the legendary credit card effect, after one try, they were no match for me. This game is not pay to win, I'm just better. The next challenge didn't arrive until day 20, not because of the challenge since it's a conveyor belt level, but due to the length of this day. This Drake-sized level felt like it would never end, and it's not like I could stop paying attention either since I had to move some of the plants around on the minecart. On my first attempt, I was so close to beating this day, but then some random ass chicken came to eat my ass. This game really thinks the player couldn't take a chicken in a one-on-one fight. I'm glad that this world finally started to utilise the minecart mechanic more, but why does this otherwise fun day have to be so goddamn long? Once we made it to day 24, I was so instilled with confidence that we can do anything, but this day actually gave me a little bit of trouble, since it was one of those protect the endangered plant levels. It's a good thing that the endangered plants were these stupid ass nuts. After a couple of attempts, I managed to create a new strategy for beating this level. If I moved my nut up and down vigorously on the mine track, then I can delay multiple zombies in multiple lanes, giving my goopy goobers just enough time to go and take them out and send these miners back to making iPhones. One more zomboss pounding later, the Wild West is complete. This world was just completely effortless. The credit card power remained strong, and in my dopamine rush of high confidence, I thought it would be a good idea to attempt Frostbite Caves all in the same stream, which was the biggest mistake of my life that near enough cost me my sanity. But that's a story for the next video. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of this video. We are getting very close to 10,000 subscribers, meaning Garden Warfare 3 is more tangible than ever. EA cannot ignore us forever.